This morning on DC News Now, it's a DMV first warn day with potential severe storms, including heavy rain and flooding across the region. $500 million to stay in the district.
I'm excited that the team is staying in the city where they belong.
But I don't know, is it going to affect taxes?
DC's council unanimously approves funding Capital One Arena. Plus, a massive earthquake rocks Taiwan, causing buildings to collapse. Avoiding vacation traffic, how you can save on your next trip by taking advantage of deals on the rails. And Get Moving DMV, tips to help you celebrate National Walking Day.
You're watching the station covering all of the DMV. This is DC News Now.
Good morning. Well, it's a DMV first warn day. We are tracking the potential for severe storms with heavy rain and gusty wind. A live look from Old Town Alexandria. You just saw someone is out there jogging, maybe trying to beat most of the rain, but we can see in the camera the light. It is starting to rain out there already. So again, you do need to be weather aware today, but we do want to say thanks for starting your morning with us. I'm Tanaya Wright.
And I'm Corey James. Shanika, she's keeping an eye on those roads, of course, for you this morning. She's going to have those updates in just a second. Meteorologist Jackie Lair is also monitoring those conditions out there. She's been talking about the light rain that we've been experiencing in certain parts of the DMV, getting you prepared for those thunderstorms too. Expected later on today for this DMV first warn day.
Yeah, I would say later on this morning and into the early afternoon. That's the time frame, that window of opportunity for those thunderstorms to really flourish. And with that, we've seen rainfall the last several days, and that ground is saturated. And any more rain, and we're talking about heavy rain at times, that could lead to that potential for some flooding. Right out there right now, most of that rain on the map is back out towards our western zones, back along portions of the I-81 corridor, western Maryland, the eastern panhandle. But we do have some splotches of some patchy drizzle right around the DC metro area. So I wouldn't say we're dry right now in DC. I would say more so we're seeing that drizzle. Cold front will swing through later on, and that will bring us that threat for those strong to severe thunderstorms. Low visibility out there this morning, especially north of 66. We are seeing that visibility between 2 to 5 miles right now. That severe outlook, 2 out of 5 on that severe scale for DC and areas southbound. And again, that's for later on this afternoon. We do have that flood watch too. That also includes Alexandria, and that is where our very own Yamari Sase is right now. And Yamari, how's it looking out there this morning?
Yeah, good morning. So we're seeing light rain now. We're starting to get slowly heavier at this moment. We're out here in Old Alexandria, right by the waterfront. It seems like a lot of people are getting their morning jog in, especially before the rain starts to get heavier. Now, we do expect to see heavier rain later down the line today, and that also means flooding could be expected in several areas. And right here in Alexandria, this is a prone area to flooding, like many areas across the DMV. Now, we are true to this, not new to this, so that means we're just going to give you guys some reminders to know when you do hit the roads this morning. Now, if you can get to higher ground, that is what you should do when we do expect to see flooding later on today. We also tell you to do not walk through flood waters. Keep all your electronics charged, and also follow any evacuation orders or warning signs. When it comes to driving out on the roads, turn around, do not drive. Remain safe as much as possible as these heavy rainstorms do come down today. Now, if you do have anything that you want to know, you can visit our website, DC News Now, and our meteorologist Jackie is in studio to bring you the latest. Now, I'm going to turn it over to Shanika, who can tell you how this could impact your commute this morning.
Yeah, absolutely. Good morning, Yamari. Thank you for that. Let's head out to 270, up and down 270, heading north and southbound. You're looking good. This is right near the split, right in Bethesda. You can see everything is looking mostly green out there. Now heading into southeast. So this is off of 295, which, by the way, has a crash right near the 11th Street Bridge. Here's G Street right near Hilltop Road. Expect to see some flashing lights in that area. There's a crash. But overall, most of your commute along the Capitol Beltway, you're looking good through Silver Spring, Montgomery County, Prince George's County, and even in Northern Virginia.
Thank you, Shanika. Developing now, D.C. police are searching for a suspect they say sexually assaulted a woman.
Officials say the assault happened Monday evening inside an apartment on L Street in Southeast. Take a look at this here. Police releasing surveillance video of who they believe is the suspect. They say he broke into the building, threatened the victim with a knife, and then forced her to perform a sexual act. If you know who this person is, you could get $1,000 for information leading to their arrest. D.C. police also need your help finding this robbery suspect. surveillance video capturing them jumping over protective glass at a subway on Alabama Avenue last month. Video even showing them snatching what appears to be a register. Police did not say what the suspect got away with from the fast food restaurant, but a reward is also being offered for their arrest.
And in Virginia, the Fauquier County Sheriff's Office is reopening a death investigation from almost 50 years ago. Officials say an unknown woman in her early 20s was found dead under a school bus. Again, this happened back in the 1970s. She was buried at the Warrington Cemetery. The Sheriff's Office hopes some new technology will help to identify her.
To have someone that we know is here in our county who died alone, who died without any kind of sacred rituals that go with death. And to be able to hopefully bring some closure to healing with her family.
However, the Sheriff's Office says it will not be likely to determine her cause of death after so many years.
Coming up on 6:05, right now a second temporary channel is open for commercial boats to pass through Baltimore's Key Bridge after that catastrophic and deadly collapse. The pathway opened yesterday afternoon. Officials are also getting a more clear picture of the wreckage at the bottom of the river by using 3D technology. You can see the extensive damage here. Governor Wes Moore says crews are now working to open a third, larger pathway.
What's going to happen is as we can then get to a 35-foot depth and a 35-foot draw, that we can start getting the larger ships back on.
We have portions of the wreckage that are completely collapsed. What this means is that the state of that wreckage makes it very difficult to figure out where to cut.
Moore also says current weather conditions are making it unsafe for rescue divers to return to the water. They also say they're working with families to continue to bring them closure. President Biden is also expected to visit the site Friday.
And D.C. lawmakers have approved more than $500 million in funding to renovate Capital One Arena. This is all in an effort to keep the Capitals and Wizards in the city until 2050. Our Liberty Zabala live outside of the arena this morning with more on the expected improvements. Liberty, good morning.
Good morning, Tanaya. Well, this is a huge investment to the tune of $515 million to expand Capital One Arena here behind me, as well as Gallery Place right next door. The teams and the district are considering this a major win. The D.C. Council voted unanimously on the deal to keep the NHL's Washington Capitals and NBA's Washington Wizards in the district. The agreement would transform and renovate Capital One Arena and expand the business and hospitality operations next door into Gallery Place for a revitalized entertainment destination downtown. This comes after a deal to bring the teams to Virginia fell through. The bill would allocate $500 million toward renovations and $15 million for Gallery Place over 3 years. Monumental Sports and Entertainment says the funds would come from appropriations for capital construction projects. This adds to the mayor's recent efforts to improve downtown with programs like the Downtown Action Plan and the Safe Commercial Corridor Hub that deploys outreach teams from public safety and human service agencies to respond to real-time challenges. And the Secure DC legislation to tackle crime and enforce the drug-free enforcement zone for the Chinatown neighborhood. Many hope the renovations will provide a better fan experience and help bring down the crime rate in the area.
We're happy that both teams, the Capitol and the Wizards, are staying here.
They saying it's coming out of a different budget. Is it going to affect taxes? You know, because somehow they got to get the money.
And the deal would also add about 200,000 square feet to Capital One Arena and Gallery Place. But lawmakers want to stress that this is not a blank check and that the details of this deal still need to be ironed out. For now, live here in Northwest D.C., Liberty Zabala, D.C. News Now.
Liberty, thank you. Time right now, 6:08, happening today. D.C. Mayor Muriel Bowser is expected to speak at a City Council budget oversight hearing. Now, she will brief council members on her proposed budget for fiscal year 2025. live. People will not be allowed to speak at this meeting, but you can read up on the details of the budget proposal on the D.C. Chief Financial Officer's website. The hearing is expected to begin at 11 o'clock this morning. You can also watch it live on the council's website. Also happening today, 2 new drug-free zones are going to start in the district. Enforcement begins at 8 o'clock. One zone is in a section of the Shaw neighborhood in Northwest, and the other is in Southeast, right on the D.C. Prince George's County border. These zones will run until Monday morning.
And the Virginia Board of Education is holding a series of listening sessions on school performance and support. This is going to give parents and educators the chance to comment on the state's new framework. Tonight's listening session is going to be held at Robert Russa Maughton Museum in Farmville. It starts at 6 o'clock. You do have to register online. Public comment forms are available to anyone who cannot attend in person. Your time now is 6:09. Today is National Walking Day.
Yeah, the American Heart Association started it encouraging people to move more throughout the day. The organization says physical activity is one of the best ways to improve health and to manage stress. Now, it recommends adults do 150 minutes of moderate aerobic activity like fast walking each week. The association also suggests 75 minutes of intense aerobic activity like running or dancing. So here's some ways to observe National Walking Day. You could take a 30-minute walk either by yourself or with your pet. You can also find a local trail or park to take your walk or within your neighborhood. Now, if you work remotely, take your conference call while walking and make sure you post any photos online using the hashtag National Walking Day. All right, time right now 6:10 on this Wednesday here. We're learning the names of the 7 charity workers killed during an airstrike in Gaza.
Still ahead this morning, how people are remembering the victims of the tragedy. Plus, a massive earthquake rocks Taiwan, causing buildings to collapse. A look at the damage coming up after the break.